name Zach. What's yours?
Cody.
Cody, nice to meet you. I'm going to ask you a couple questions to see if you're a good person, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to use the Ten Commandments as a standard. The 9th commandment is thou shalt not bear false witness. Have you ever told a lie?
Yes.
Me too. What do you call a person who tells lies? If I were to lie, what would you call me?
Liar.
A liar. Have you ever taken anything that does not belong to you, irregardless of its value?
Yes.
What do you call someone who steals? Could be a football player, a thief, right? This one really gets me. You know it's wrong to murder, right? Okay. Jesus says if you hate your brother, you are a murderer. Have you ever hated someone?
Yes.
Me too. What was your name? I'm sorry?
Cody.
Cody. By our own admissions, we're lying, thieving, murderers at heart. Not very good, huh? Now here's a scary thought. 150,000 people die every day. No one plans for it. What if today was your day and God judged you by the Ten Commandments? Would you be innocent or guilty? Guilty. Should you be rewarded or punished for breaking his law?
That's a long story.
It's a long story. We just admitted we're guilty, right? Well, if a good God, he says he's so good, he's not going to let liars, thieves, rapists, murderers, pedophiles go. He says he's going to judge everybody, whether it was good or evil. Okay? He says it's appointed man wants to die, and then the judgment. The scary thought is, he says all liars and all thieves will have their part in the lake of fire. That's you and me. God's provided a way out. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. How did he provide forgiveness? He doesn't just forgive. He doesn't just forgive because you say you're sorry. There's a method that he applied. Do you know what it is?
Free will.
Free will. Free will is what gives us the choice to determine. This is what God did for us, okay? I'm going to try to make it make sense. Put yourself in front of a judge. You've broken a whole bunch of laws, okay? Your fine's $1 million or life imprisonment, okay? You don't have $1 million and nobody you know has $1 million. You can't tell the judge you're sorry because he'll just tell you should be. You can't bribe the judge because he'd be a bad judge then, right? Well, what if the good judge says, I love you so much, Cody, I'll pay the fine myself. Now I can legally let you go, right? Well, that's what God did for us. 2,000 years ago, God became a man, born of a virgin, for one reason, to live a perfect, sinless life and sacrifice himself in our place. We've broken the law, and God has paid the punishment of death in his own lifeblood. And he rose again on the third day, and he offers us everlasting life. But there's two things he requires of us to be able to partake in that. Would you like to know what they are? First thing he wants us to do is repent. Repent doesn't mean you stop sinning. This means you admit to God, I'm a lawbreaker, and I don't want it to be my heart's desire. And the next thing is, you don't just believe in Jesus, you put your complete trust in him, and him alone to save you. It's like this, you're on an airplane, and the law of gravity is going to bring it down, it's going to crash. And you see a parachute, and you believe it's a parachute. Will it save you? No. You got to grab it and put it on, right? Well, it's the same thing. You can know who Jesus is, but not be saved by him. If you've never repented and put your trust in him and him alone to save you, just like the parachute will save you from the law of gravity, the Ten Commandments is the law of sin and death. It's going to bring us down to our death, and Jesus is our only hope to save us from that law. If you've never known that, today is the day of salvation. Don't put it off. Did you pass the good person test, Cody? That's exactly right. Jesus did not come to die for good people, but he came to die for lawbreakers like you and I, liars, thieves, murderers, everything. If you didn't know that, today is the day. Now, even though you didn't pass the test, I'm going to give you a free prize anyways as an example. Just like we don't pass God's standard of goodness, he still gives us the free gift of everlasting life. All we have to do is reach out and grab it. If you believe I'm giving you a free gift, reach out and grab it. It's just that simple to receive God's salvation. If you believe he came and died for you, and he rose again and he offers you everlasting life, today is the day, and reach out and grab that free gift that he offers you, okay? Anything you like there, anything she might like. I really appreciate you guys' time. Don't just believe what I have to say or anybody else has to say. Pick up a Bible and read it for yourself, because it's either all true or it's all lies. Either Jesus Christ is a crazy liar, or he's God in the flesh and he came to die for liars and thieves like you and I, and he offers us everlasting life. Free will gives us the chance to determine, is that true or is that untrue? That's up to you to determine. Anything you like there, Cody? You got a Bible at home?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't just believe what I have to say, man. Pick it up.
Hey, I'm good, man.
You sure she don't want nothing?
Sure.
Okay, man. I appreciate it, Cody.